Hey guys, good morning. I'm sitting in the bank line, so I don't have a seatbelt. I'm just pulling out my, my sinking funds. Yeah, and this morning was hectic, but we got through it, we made it. I was so grateful that Maddie's presentation started at 10:30, Emmy started at 10:40, and they had to sit on it for like 45 minutes each to watch their peers present and stuff like that. And so Maddie went, and it was like, I don't know, 10:48 or something like that, and her presentation was only 3 minutes long. So she went, and then all she had to do was sit there and watch her peers, so she did that. And I was able to go help Emmy, thank goodness, because Emmy couldn't screen share her PowerPoint. It was locked. I had to type in the passcode and everything. So luckily it was like within a minute. I was like, okay Maddie, great job, you did a good job, now you just have to sit here and watch your friends. And she was like, okay. So I got up to go check on Emmy, and Emmy was getting up to tell me she couldn't screen share. So I was like, perfect. Ended up working out okay anyway, because Andres was outside with the little girls. I thought he had to work early today, but ended up working out fine, and I still had time to run to the bank, which I wanted to do yesterday, and I ran out of time between trying to get their school stuff and everything, their projects and everything done. So yeah, I'm getting our sinking funds, and then I'm headed home, and he has to go to work, unfortunately, and then we are just going to finish up the school day and everything, straighten up the house, because they're going to spend the night with my mom tonight into tomorrow, except Everly will stay with me. But I've told you guys before, anytime they leave the house, we always make sure it's tidy, their areas, so their rooms, the playroom, their bathroom, everything's tidy. Their bathroom's been really great though lately, since I've implemented that thing when I told you they cannot leave the bathroom without something in hand. So it's worked out really well. But yeah, they leave everything tidy before they leave. That way tomorrow they probably won't be back until later in the day. We don't have to worry about cleaning up. It's just me and Everly all day today and all day tomorrow. And the house won't get that dirty, although she can make quite a mess, but the upstairs won't get dirty, let's put it that way. So today ended up working out great. I'm very excited for that, and it's a beautiful day outside, so they can actually run and go burn some energy. I was going to stop for a Starbucks for my Henny Bunny before he went to work, but the line literally has 14 cars in it. 14! Like, I don't think I've driven by a Starbucks since the pandemic when the line has not been atrocious. Look what's here! I'm so excited. I'm gonna be filming the entire process for you guys, putting it together, getting on it for the first time, getting everything set up. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna put in a separate video, that way whoever needs to refer back to it, because I know for me it was really good to have like actual videos and not have to search through people's videos. So I'm gonna put it separate for other plus size people that are out there looking. But yes, it's here. It got here faster. I thought it was gonna be here Monday. I'm so excited to get started. I did it, my very first ride on my bike. And for those of you that are like, Melissa, what? I did a 20-minute beginner ride with Tunde on the Peloton app. And yes, I look like this, and my legs feel like jello, and my butt hurts. And again, for those of you that are like, Melissa, really? You'd get a 283-pound body up on a bike for 20 minutes, especially when they don't work out, and you show me what you look like, truly. It was tough, but it was good. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of myself. It felt like overwhelming and joyous to actually get it done. Super easy setup. Peloton app was very easy. I just did beginner, and it gave me all the beginning classes, 20 minutes. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a start. I feel really good about myself. My Apple Watch synced with it and everything, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, I feel good. So, yay! I'm going to film myself doing a few more rides so I can get an overall idea of how I like the bike. And like I said, I'll have an entire separate video of setup and workouts and my overall thoughts and all of that good stuff. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But hint, it was really cool. I'm very excited that we pulled the trigger. Okay, I wanted to follow up on this. I have dinner in the Instant Pot crock pot. It is salsa chicken, but Actually, my honey bunny started it for me. It's just, if you've never seen my chicken, salsa chicken, it's literally 3 ingredients. Chicken breast, boneless, skinless chicken breast. You could actually do this with thighs if you wanted to, but they need to be boneless because you shred the chicken. So boneless, we use boneless, skinless chicken breast. I use 3 large breast. 1 8-ounce packet of any kind of cream cheese. We use fat-free, but you can use any kind of cream cheese. And then 1 jar of salsa. Again, any kind of salsa that you want. We use the On the Border mild salsa. It's the best one, in my opinion. You dump it all in there together, let it slow cook for about 5 hours, shred up the chicken. Voila, dinner. You can use it on crunchy tacos, you can use it on a salad. I've done it over tortilla chips like for nachos. You can dress it up however you want. Really quick and simple. My honey bunny made this for us, forgetting that the girls are going to my mom's for dinner tonight. So we'll have it, I'll be eating it, Everly will eat it tonight. And then we'll have leftovers over the weekend. But my knife block just got here, and originally this was my first knife block. This is the one that Organize with Tracy always recommends, and I really like it, except it did not hold all of our knife blocks. So for the same price, because I think that actually for cheaper, because I think this one was like 22 or 24. This one was 40. It holds double the amount of knives, and it fits perfectly in this drawer. I'm so excited. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this one just yet, but here's my silverware and everything here. Here's my knives. The only complaint I have is that it doesn't take the butcher's knife, but it's fine. We can leave that there. I have a couple of knives in the dishwasher and in the strainer that will go here. One more like regular just steak knife, and then I think I have 1 or 2 more knives here. And then I would like to get another chef. It does hold the chef knife fine, and the drawer closes and everything. It's just the butcher knife that it won't do. So I would like to get another just stainless steel chef knife, and I have room for it. So I'm so excited. I will link this one down below. I am going to have to museum putty it because you can see even when I just shut the drawer gently, it does move. Yes, my chanclas and socks. So I am going to have to museum putty or sticky it or whatever down, but that's okay. It is perfect. I am so excited. This drawer brings me so much more happiness. I just got done dropping off the girls. Well, I dropped them off with Nin. She fed them dinner, hung out for a few minutes. My mom was going to pick them up from there and take them back to the house. And so did that. And now Everly and I are headed home, but I dropped them off, and then I came to the library because the Harry Potter books that we rented like a year ago, or not rented, I guess we checked out like a year ago, finally had to be returned. They kept extending, and then they finally had to be returned by January 31st. And you could recheck them out, but they had to be returned. So I just dropped them off. Makes me sad. I think I'm gonna put that on the list of things to buy because both the big girls are really into Harry Potter. Emmy has loved it for a little while. Maddie's just getting into it, and the books are a little advanced for Maddie, but I think she's coming up to being able to read them. I found them a little bit boring, but the movie's interesting, so I just couldn't get into the books. And I also have noticed that on a lot of you guys gave me digital apps last time that sync up with your library card, that you can do audiobooks and like I guess it's like ebooks, and Harry Potter's on there. So if I ever wanted to read them, I have them on my whatever app it is that's connected to the library. I don't even remember what it is, but anyway, I have it. So if Emmy wanted to read them, she could always read them on the iPad or whatever. But she was like, no, not my Harry Potter books. I was like, well, they've never been yours. We've just had them for the last year, and we thought they were ours. And we can access all the Harry Potter movies online on some app that we have online. One of the apps has the Harry Potter movies on demand. So anyway, we just did that, and now we're headed back home. You ready, Everly? It's just me and you, Mama. It's just me and you. It's kind of sad not having anyone else to like worry about. I don't remember what it's like to just have one kiddo a little one at that, because I've never just had one this age. When we got Emmy, she was 19 months, so she was a little bit bigger than this. And when Maddie was this age, we had Emmy. So I never just had a kid this age. It's kind of strange. I'm looking at the kids in the YMCA, like the people that are dropped off their kids and stuff, and there's not that many. But all the people playing basketball don't have a mask on. This is exactly why we invested in the spin bike, because I'm just not quite ready to go back to the gym. Even though, first off, I feel like I would die in a mask. Even though gyms here have been open for a while and you can go in, I'm not ready. And I probably won't be for a little while. So I'm just gonna have to make an at-home gym. Okay, we're going home. I can hear a weird noise. It better be the cats. I'm just chilling at my desk, trying to get last minute water in for the day. I'm surprised my bladder can hold overnight. Honestly, I've never had a problem with peeing in the middle, like needing to get up, unless I'm pregnant. Won't be pregnant again. So I drink, like if I feel thirstier, I try and get my last little bit of water. I try and drink 2 of these a day. I didn't do a very good job today. I drank 1 whole one and I'm about halfway done with this one. So could be worse, but it definitely have done better before. So I try and get any last minute, and then I take my vitamins right before bed, because vitamins always make me nauseous, and I take so many of them, and they're big hunky pills, and they just make me nauseous, and they sit in my stomach. I know they don't, but that's what they feel like. So I drink a lot of water with them, and I'm really surprised I don't have to get up in the middle of the night and pee, but that's probably TMI, I don't know. Sorry, you guys know I'm an oversharer on the internet. I've been working on this kind of like adult coloring envelope. This is for, it says envelope leftover savings, and really it's like a cash envelope leftover savings, but I don't do cash envelopes. Everything's like in a checking account. I don't deal with cash on a daily basis. It's just too much. I think I would get more annoyed having the coins all over the place. I feel like I have a little bit of a pressure headache, so I just never really have dealt with cash. But what I was thinking about doing is taking whatever I have, because I've been having a problem all of my life with spending outside of my grocery budget when it comes to Costco. Like, I was thinking about this. I was kind of making a mental list of things that we need right now. Not a ton of stock up stuff, so I don't think it would be worth it to go to Costco. But I was thinking maybe Sam's Club, because I really like their produce at Sam's Club. I prefer it to Costco, to be honest. Some of the other stuff at Sam's, I could take it or leave it. Like, so their canned goods and stuff are cheaper than Costco, but Costco has some of their brand stuff that we really enjoy, and Sam's Club is more like Walmart brand stuff because they own each other. One of them owns one of them, I don't know. So I was thinking, Miko from the Budget Mom, I follow her religiously on Instagram and on YouTube, and I always watch all her videos. Even if I don't need that particular advice for whatever, I watch it because sometimes I may need it later. Or, you know, if you had asked me that I would ever think about doing like sinking funds and stuff like that, even just 2 or 3 years ago, I would have been like, nah, that's too much work. But I'm loving it. It like brings me joy to stuff those little envelopes and like mark all my check boxes and stuff. It like truly brings me joy. So I've been working on coloring this envelope. I should have just printed one that had color already on it, but I've been using all my freaking Erin Condren markers that I have a crap ton of, like adult coloring, and this is not relaxing to me. Adult coloring is not relaxing, okay? It might as well be a color with number. It's bringing me slight anxiety knowing that I have to come up with different colors to have all these little boxes and make it look pretty. It's like, it's not fun, but I'm doing it because I know it will feel worth it when I'm done. So anyway, I was really thinking about doing not like a Costco, I think she has an actual Costco sinking fund, because we always just use our regular grocery budget for Costco. But what I was thinking about doing is taking any leftover money that I have in those categories. So my 6 categories are food, which includes eating out, household, fun, miscellaneous, pet, and gas. Yeah, there are 6. I used to have miscellaneous and Amazon like separate, which is ridiculous. Now if I make an Amazon purchase, I put it in whatever category it is. If it's a miscellaneous product, if it's a household product, food product, whatever. So yeah, food, household, fun, gas. You heard me say them before. Pet and miscellaneous. And I think that just kind of combines everything together, and it works well for us. So, but what I do is I have a budget in each category. Like my food budget, we just bumped up. We had tried to stay between $500 and $600 for so many months, and especially during once the pandemic hit. Once we stocked up, we were okay for a couple of months, but then once the stock up went away and we just had our basic stuff, every month I was finding I was spending like more and more and more, like $700, $800, $900 on groceries, and that's including household stuff, but still it just was getting ridiculous. And I think a lot of it too is because I stopped spending a lot of time in the store, so I wasn't looking for the best deals. I wasn't couponing anymore, which was really keeping my costs down for a while. Household stuff adds up super quick, especially when you're buying it in bulk at Costco. Yes, it lasts you longer, but it's expensive. Also, before that time frame, we didn't have to include diapers in the budget, baby wipes. Well, we had baby wipes, but didn't go through them as much. We had formula up until Everly was a year old, and that stuff was really expensive. So I thought really once she switched to whole milk and we don't go through as many diapers as we were going through before, I felt like the cost of things should have gone down a little bit, and they haven't. So I've been really conscious about not wasting things, eating at home, using what we have and stuff like that. And we have been able to stretch out, like this last haul was $320 or something like that on January 1st, and it's now January 22nd. So it's been 3 weeks, and we've made it last with just a couple of things in between, which is mainly whole milk for Everly, and a couple, like we had to go get some Lean Cuisine meals for my Honey Bunny for work the other day at Target. Just a couple things here and there. So I have to sit down and see what we're actually at for the month. But I feel like whatever we don't spend, for instance, I have a pet envelope that I use that has $50 in it every single month. Well, I don't include, because we have a Chewy subscription that they send, oh, you can't see it. Where is it? Oh, it's on the other side of the treadmill. They send 2 things of kitty litter and a bag of each of their food every single month. And that's not included in my pet. It's like part of bills because it's auto drafted from the account because Chewy just sends it, which is amazing. And the $50 is extra. Like, I had it more for when we would do grooming appointments and for like little toys and treats and stuff. Well, cats are definitely not as needy as dogs, I would say. They have toys, they have like treats and stuff. They just don't, it just doesn't cost extra. I don't know. Other than their food and their litter, it's nothing really on top of that. So 2 months now I've had that pet's $50 kind of roll over. And so I was thinking about it and I was like, what if I took that money? Or even if I had like, I think this past month I had $21 left in gas or something like that. What if I took that money and instead of just leaving it in our checking account, what if I took it and just made like a extra little envelope for it? And that would be just like anything fun. For instance, we bought the Echelon, which it is Echelon. We bought the Echelon bike. You know, just little things like that, like have a little savings on top of all the other little savings, but for something personal. Like all the savings accounts and stuff that we have is for a purpose, for a holiday or a gathering or birthdays or presents or whatever, vacations, college funds, braces funds, whatever. Like we just have so many different emergency savings, main savings. Like we have so many different things that we're saving for. Why not just have something fun? Just something fun. To go out and do something fun. Nothing crazy, no particular like anything with it. Even if it means going to Costco, and which we do anyway, which comes from all the budgets that are not, it's not supposed to be coming from. Going to Costco and, I don't know, buying a new vacuum. Like, we really need a new vacuum. Something like that. So that's why I'm coloring this, because that was my thought. I've been coloring this for 2 weeks or something. So, you know, I just don't know if the envelope is meant to be. I may just have to leave it half white and just stuff it the way that it is. Why I came on here to talk about this, I don't really know. I have a little baby headache. Tonight was like bittersweet. Getting the time by myself. It wasn't even about the time by myself because, to be honest, by the time I got home and settled with Everly and ate dinner myself and all that good stuff, it was already time that I normally get to myself, because everyone is in bed, if not in their rooms, winding down by anywhere between 7:15 and 8 o'clock. So it was the same time that I normally get to myself. It just kind of felt a little weird. Everyone's doors are shut and like nothing, no one's like coming down to go potty. I don't hear anybody. It is kind of bittersweet whenever it's nice to have a little bit of a break, but it is a little bittersweet when they go spend the night somewhere. But I know it brings my mom so much joy. She just enjoys being around them so much. And I know they enjoy being around her just as much. So tomorrow I have assignments due, because why would I do them today and not torture myself tomorrow? I don't know. But I would like to get up and do an early Peloton ride. I think we may go grocery shopping, but my husband works tomorrow as well, so we may or may not. And then I work at H&R on Sunday, and then back to, you know, same old same on Monday. So if we're going to grocery shop, it should be tomorrow morning. So I'm going to try and wake up early to do an early ride and then go grocery shopping, and then be able to come home and put everything away all before he has to go to work. So that's a big task. I don't even know that he'll want to go. We do need a few things though. Like, we're out of most fresh stuff. We're completely out of milk. And I think I just have like maybe enough for 2 servings for her tomorrow. Which I prefer to have at least a gallon backup. So I'm definitely going to have to do something tomorrow. And then I did not get those few little toiletries that I said, like shampoo and stuff like that. They didn't have the Head and Shoulders that I wanted at Costco, or else I would have picked it up. So yeah, that's what my day is going to be like. Hopefully the weekend is chill. I can't wait for my husband to be off and just be able to hang out and, you know, not do anything. It's so nice. And if the weather is pretty, hopefully take the girls to the duck pond, because poor things have been like really sad that we haven't been able to go because of the weather. So anyway, I'm going to call it a vlog. I'm waiting for the vlog to finish uploading. I'm going to color while it's doing this, and then I'm headed to bed. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog, and we'll see you tomorrow. Also, quick side note, my butt hurts from the one ride. It's tender. I can feel it. I definitely need a bigger seat.